You may believe you've encountered all that life has to offer. You may think you have the ending figured out, anticipating yet another letdown, another pause, another door that remains shut. But you are mistaken. You are on the brink of a profound transformation, meticulously crafted by my will, so extraordinary that revealing it to you now would leave you in disbelief. You might try to rationalize it, dismiss it as mere fantasy, or label it as an unattainable dream. I have remained silent until this moment, for what I am about to undertake requires no explanation from you. Your willingness is essential. I have seen you traverse through seasons that seem barren and desolate. I have witnessed your efforts to press on, even as your spirit quietly crumbled within. I understand the strength it takes to wear a smile on the surface, while your heart cries out in silence. Your patience has been met with silence. You have followed the path even when the way was not clear. Your hands have remained open, even as all that you cherished appeared to slip away. And yet you remain steadfast, fragile, weary, uncertain, yet resolute. And because you remain steadfast, divine intervention is on the horizon. This is a divinely appointed time. This is a moment of divine intervention where you are called to embrace transformation and renewal. What lies before you is a sacred intervention, a purposeful decree from my throne that will transform all that is. I am transforming your situation in a profound way. I am transforming the space you enter. I am not altering any specifics. I am renewing the very ground you stand on. A profound transformation is on the horizon, one that transcends understanding through mere steps and is instead rooted in divine presence. And you, my dear one, are here for a divine purpose. You have been refined through trials for this moment. What lies ahead will transcend the trials you faced. Your circumstances, history, or available means will not define you. It will be a true reflection of my essence. It will embody my essence, my cadence, my unique mark. It will be beyond human understanding. People will inquire about the process, and the reality is, you won't have a method to share, for it was a gift beyond merit. It was destined. Your journey was crafted with purpose long before you faced your first challenge, long before you sought guidance in your moments of need. You've confused mere existence with a pause, yet I have been watching over you for your true purpose, so you may not be aware of what lies ahead. And that is part of a greater plan, for if you truly understood, your apprehension would seek to undermine it. Your uncertainty may attempt to diminish it. Your thoughts may attempt to take charge of it. What I'm about to share stands apart from all of that. It is beyond your grasp. It requires your complete submission. It calls for you to move beyond the constraints that have clouded your perspective and return to the faith that initially guided your steps towards me. I'm not requesting you to put on a show. I urge you to come into harmony. You have journeyed through times that have overwhelmed many. You have endured burdens that remained unseen by others. You have clung to assurances that seemed unseen. That is not a sign of frailty. That is divine power. You may not appear to carry the weight of your experiences, and that's because I have shielded you, even in moments when you were unaware of my presence. I have safeguarded your calling in places meant to undermine it, and now the burden you've borne is transforming into the power that will guide your steps. The future ahead will be unlike anything you have experienced before. That is why I have permitted certain things to be taken away. I have allowed familiar structures to crumble, not as a form of punishment, but as a means to liberate you. If I had allowed them to remain, you would have remained as well. But I'm not creating solace. I am nurturing growth within myself. Your journey has transformed you, expanding your heart through trials, broadening your spirit through sorrow, and enriching your soul through moments of quiet reflection. And that ability is what will sustain what is ahead. That is the reason I have held it back until this moment. I wasn't relying on situations. I have patiently awaited your transformation into the person I always envisioned you to be. You are remembered and cherished. You are right on time. You are an integral part of my purpose, always seen and valued. You are chosen. You are positioned with purpose. And all things are on the brink of coming together, not through your striving, but by my divine command. Opportunities await you that you never sought. Divine favor is finding you in ways beyond understanding. I am bringing forth individuals, provisions, and understanding, and it will all appear to happen in an instant. Yet it doesn't come as a surprise to me. This moment has been divinely orchestrated for years. I have been harmonizing the spiritual realm while you navigated the tangible world. You are on the brink of a transformative journey. You are on the brink of uncovering the purpose behind every past experience. You're about to understand the reason behind my refusal to what you believed was ideal. You are about to understand the reason for my silence when you sought clarity. Prepare to understand the purpose behind the duration of your waiting. What is on the horizon will fulfill your deepest hopes. It will restore the parts of you that have turned away from prayer. It will revive what you believed was lost forever. It will restore what you thought was beyond repair. So ready your spirit, not with worry, but with honor, not with effort, but with yielding. Your journey is on the verge of transformation, guided by a divine purpose. And when it does, you'll look back on this moment not as the conclusion of your trials, but as the dawn of your ascent. Though the future may be uncertain for you, I possess insight into what lies ahead. And I have been anticipating this moment for a much longer time than you can imagine. I understand your emotions, even if others may not see them. I understand the burdens you've been bearing in silence, the disappointment that arises from waiting for a promise that feels distant, the subtle pain of watching others progress while you feel stagnant, the uncertainty that lingers, asking if you are truly meant to be selected. I perceive every thought you've sought to set aside. I understand the unspoken fears that linger within you. I understand the moments of doubt you experience, questioning whether I remain by your side, supporting you, and keeping a watchful eye over you. Allow me to respond with clarity. I have always been attentive. I have always been here. And indeed, my commitment to you remains unwavering. You have been journeying through a realm that may seem void, yet it is filled with promise. It is divine. You believed you were trapped, yet you were truly being nurtured. You believed that nothing was unfolding because the outcomes were not visible to you. Yet there is a profound transformation occurring within you each day. I have been expanding your spirit, enhancing your awareness, fortifying your resilience, and distinguishing your true self from your situations. That is not a consequence. Your purpose is clearly revealed. Your journey is uniquely designed, set apart from the ordinary, as you are destined for a path that transcends the common experience. Within you lies a depth yet to be discovered. You have been assessing your life based on what is apparent, yet I perceive a greater truth beneath the surface. Your unwavering faith shines brightly, even in moments when your emotions may falter. I recognize the gentle manner in which you've respected me, even in moments when your spirit felt weary. I recognize your efforts to remain gentle, your struggle against resentment, and your commitment to seeking me in prayer while keeping your heart close. These matters hold greater significance than you realize. They hold a profound significance in the spiritual realm that may be beyond your understanding, and I cherish each and every one. You have inquired about my thoughts regarding you. I want to express that I am filled with a sense of peace and fulfillment. I am not anxiously observing your journey, troubled by your speed or your missteps. I am not in disbelief, questioning why you are unable to find the right path. Your moments of weakness do not surprise me. I was aware of every fracture in your heart long before you entered this chapter of your life. I selected you regardless. I reached out to you, fully aware of the limits of your endurance. I embraced you completely, understanding your anxieties, your shortcomings, and your complexities. I selected you intentionally with a divine intention. My love remains unwavering, regardless of your actions. This is not about seeking my approval, You possess it already. This journey is not about demonstrating your value. I have already proclaimed it. You have been putting in so much effort to be someone who captures my admiration. But the truth is, I'm truly moved by your unwavering perseverance. Your desire to listen to me touches my heart, even in moments of uncertainty about my voice being present. You are already embraced with love and acceptance. You have already received it. My spirit, your presence is already valued without any struggle for my focus. You have always been present with me. The world has conveyed that worth is derived from what you produce, how visible you are, and the outcomes you achieve. But I'm here to remind you that your value is not determined by your actions. It is revealed in your essence and significance to me. You are my beloved, my masterpiece. Your spirit carries my message. Your soul carries the essence of my presence. That alone imparts a worth that remains unblemished. You are a purpose waiting to be fulfilled. You are a divine creation destined to shine in your entirety. Return to that profound truth. Find your peace within it. Allow it to permeate the depths where falsehoods have established themselves. You are exactly where you need to be. You are right on time. You are more than enough. You are seen and cherished in every moment. You belong to me, and that is sufficient. I understand the weight you carry, the urgency to create change, to rush towards solutions. But I'm not urging you to strive relentlessly for your transformation. I'm inviting you to have faith as you move towards harmony. You are not tasked with unlocking every passageway. That is my calling. It is your calling to remain near. If you could see the incredible blessings that await you, you would understand how near you are to the fulfillment of what has been set aside for you. If you could perceive the way I've been intricately connecting the unseen fragments during your moments of sorrow and restless nights, if you realize the intentionality behind every individual I've brought into your life, every pause and every change in direction, you would take in a fuller breath. You would find peace and surrender. You will begin to embrace hope once more, not from fear or pressure, but from a place of tranquility. Your journey is far from over. This marks a divine shift, and I'm not asking you to mask your feelings or act as if all is well. I invite you to reflect on your true essence and the unwavering presence I have always embodied. I warmly invite you to join me once more, not for solutions, just for companionship. I will meet you there, not as a distant authority seeking flawlessness, but as your Father, unwavering, compassionate, and close at hand. Trust that you are being guided and that clarity will come in due time. You are not required to mend every shattered fragment. Simply return your heart to me. Allow me to embrace the part of you that has grown weary of faith. Allow me to lift the burden of the questions that have weighed heavily on your heart for far too long. You've been relying on your own abilities, but now I am calling you to embrace my strength. This is the moment when transformation unfolds, not through effort, but through yielding. The path before you holds greater promise than the journey you've already traveled. You are stepping into a new beginning. You are stepping into a profound revelation. You are cherished and remembered. Your presence is felt in realms that transcend your understanding. You are recognized in the divine realm, observed in quiet moments, summoned by your true identity. You belong to me, and what lies ahead will affirm this truth. You've inquired about the reasons behind the pain you experienced, why the journey I guided you on seemed more like endurance than fulfillment, why I expressed my closeness, yet the stillness resonated more profoundly than my assurances, why you had to let go of what was dear to you. Understanding why those you held dear have departed. Why did those you supported choose to walk away? Why the doors were closed? Why your strength wavered at the moment it was most essential? The duration of the waiting period was indeed lengthy. Allow me to express myself plainly, not in self-defense, but to mend the confusion that has entwined itself around your heart like a binding cord of sorrow. The suffering you felt was not a sign of my absence. The suffering was a process of your transformation. I do not bring hardship merely to witness your struggle. But I permit challenges so that your true purpose may shine forth. You desired to flourish. You invited me to be of service to you. You expressed a desire to embody strength in your faith, to remain steadfast and unwavering, completely devoted. I listened to those prayers and responded, not effortlessly, but with a chance for growth. For true strength emerges through challenges. It flourishes at the heart of it. I permitted hardship to expand your spirit because I recognized the strength within you. I understood that the purpose you hold would overwhelm you if your foundation was weak. I understood that the destinations I wish to guide you towards would demand strength, authenticity, spiritual insight, and a steadfast faith that remains unyielding in the face of adversity. I had no intention of holding you back. I was guiding you towards a profound transformation, and that transformation could not arise from ease. It can only emerge from a profound yielding that you might not have selected for yourself. The heartbreak was not meant to be halted, for it served to guide you away from places that were never intended for your journey. The betrayal was not removed, for it unveiled the truth that had been obscured in certain relationships. I did not prevent the downfall, for it was necessary to lay the groundwork for a divine purpose that transcends human acknowledgement. If I had made everything simple, you might have confused the ease for assurance, labeling it as a gift when in reality it would have turned into a confinement that separated you from my presence. The silence you resented was not a sign of forsaking. It was a divine message. I was communicating, just not in the way you were familiar with. I was communicating in the silence, in the missed connections, in the shattered expectations, in the deep longing within your heart. I was embracing the quiet to remove every conditional layer of belief that had been constructed. I was guiding you on how to remain steadfast even when the path ahead seemed unclear. Such faith is not feeble. It poses a significant threat to the adversary. That's why the pressure intensified, not due to my distance, but because you were drawing nearer. You inquired about the reasons others appeared to flourish rapidly while you felt overlooked. It's because I was not creating a sacred experience. I was creating a mantle. Some were receiving recognition in a visible way. You have been undergoing a profound transformation in solitude, and what lies ahead for you demands more than just charm, skill, or recognition. It demands depth. In the depths of the cave, amidst the silence, the betrayal, and the failures, it was in those moments of weakness, where your strength faded, that all you had remaining was me. You believed you were being overlooked, yet you were being refined for a greater purpose. In every moment of being overlooked, I was guiding you towards liberation from the need for human approval. In moments of misunderstanding, I was refining your ability to perceive clearly. In moments when your hopes seemed to crumble, I was deepening your faith in the unchanging truth. My message, my essence, my purpose. Reflect for a moment, not with regret, but with understanding. You were not shattered. We remain connected, and our bond is unbroken. You emerged from the flames, and even more, you were transformed through the experience. Now when the wind blows, you stand firm and unshaken. Now when falsehoods arise, they no longer find a place to settle as they once did. In moments when distractions arise, you recognize them for their true nature. That did not arise from solace. That emerged from the deep struggle you sought to lift through prayer. Do not overlook the time that revealed my voice to you. Embrace the journey that has prepared you for battle. Embrace the journey that has shaped the profound essence within you. Indeed, there was a price to pay, yet it has also elevated you. What I bestow upon you now, serenity, insight, power, and understanding, could not have been embraced by the former you. This journey was meant to unfold here, along this path, through this challenge, through this struggle. That's why I permitted this, not to weaken you, but to strengthen you. And now that the time of trial is changing, now that the profound transformation is complete, I will start to mend what was damaged, reclaim what was taken, and present you anew, not as your former self, but as the person you have evolved into. A survivor indeed, but beyond that, a vessel, a voice, a living testament to the transformative power of divine intervention when all seems lost. You are not defined by your past experiences. You are the essence of what I have received. You may not foresee what lies ahead, but you will feel its significance when it comes. The trials you faced have equipped you to embrace greatness with humility, to navigate blessings while remaining true to yourself, and to guide others without seeking recognition. This is the purpose behind your struggles, not as a form of punishment, but as a means of preparation. Now we step into the future together. You've been observing the surface, yearning for transformation, scanning your environment for signs that something is indeed evolving, but allow me to reveal the deeper truth to you now. A transformation is already underway. It began beyond what we can see. The earth reflects the initial movements of the Spirit. That is the place of my efforts, and it is here that the tides have begun to shift in your favor. While you were questioning the reach of your prayers, I was quietly orchestrating a transformation. Though you experienced a sense of abandonment in the waiting, I was working swiftly to bring forth what you seek, unseen yet powerful. As you navigated through your sorrow, I was bringing forth what had been poised for your acceptance. There is no need to push or rush. Everything will unfold in its own time. I have already begun the process of letting go. You are stepping into the realization of promises I made long before, destined for you not due to your actions, but because of our sacred bond. The time ahead is not about seeking my intervention. I am already taking action. The question now is, will you be able to see it when it arrives in an unexpected guise? Because the response may not resemble the vision you had in mind. The door may open in a way you never anticipated. The blessing may arrive through an unexpected source. Your willingness to be humble may be the key to unveiling the magnificence that awaits. Rest assured, what I have declared will surely come to pass. Your unwavering commitment has not gone unnoticed, even in moments that seemed unseen. Now I will reveal the work that has been nurtured in silence. This encompasses understanding, unanticipated blessings, fresh relationships, chances that come effortlessly, and a profound sense of harmony that brings tranquility even amidst uncertainty. That is how you will recognize my message. It will arrive with clarity. It will not deplete your spirit. It will bring a profound sense of tranquility, a reassurance that comes without effort. You have sought guidance, and I have provided it for you. Yet you believed that messages needed to be bold, striking, and unmistakable. Yet often my messages arrive in subtle transformations, a sudden peace where there was turmoil, a newfound desire for things that once overwhelmed you, a name that resonates in your prayers, a stirring that brings not unease, but a sense of readiness, a recurring dream that beckons, a sensation that something is nearer than your understanding can grasp. These are divinely orchestrated. They are messages. They are calls to a deeper understanding. I am a source of clarity and understanding. I do not mock your hope. I affirm my path. You've been patient, believing that a change would come your way. Yet this transformation will also unfold through you. I am transforming your environment in a profound way. I am transforming your journey through this experience. You are not in anticipation of a divine intervention. You are a manifestation of divine purpose. As you open your heart to this truth, you'll discover pathways that unfold effortlessly before you. They resonate with purpose. There is no need to struggle for what is already yours. Embrace the name I have bestowed upon you with unwavering assurance. You are not defined by your circumstances. You embody a sacred mission from above. Pay attention to the areas where I start to create unease, not to bring you pain, but to indicate a shift is happening. Some experiences may feel constricting, not as a sign of failure, but as a testament to your growth. Some connections may diminish, not due to malice, but because their purpose was to accompany you only until this point in your journey. Some opportunities may fall away, for they were merely distractions veiled as pathways to success, and I will not allow you to squander your passion on false purposes. There will be times that seem new and unexpected. Embrace them. What may seem unfamiliar can often hold the promise of safety and renewal. Indeed, the unfamiliar often serves as the most evident sign that you are breaking free from repetitive cycles. I am bringing forth a fresh work within you and alongside you. You are stepping into a new chapter. This is a divine renewal. You will find peace in knowing that you are not meant to strive for what was never intended for you. Instead, you will start to experience a profound sense of grace, a true grace that lifts burdens, making the weight of life feel manageable, and enhances your efforts without draining your spirit. Your belief in something greater is not a sign of madness. That's me stirring your soul to embrace what has already been set in motion. Your hunger is a call to embrace transformation. Your yearning is a sign of strength. These are divine messages. Heed the messages that are being presented to you in your journey. Notice the things that are being released from your life. Be mindful of the recurring messages in your life. Your perception is clear and true. You are receiving my message with greater clarity than you realize. You simply haven't fully embraced that it is I who guides you. But now I will start to affirm my message through the signs present in your surroundings, in the dialogues you engage in the timing that unfolds, and in the opportunities that arise without your own effort. And it will bring you to a place of humility, not due to any lack on your part, but because you will come to understand the depth of my work, even in moments when your faith wavered. This season will be remembered not for the burden of your patience, but for the miraculous way in which everything fell into place in an instant. The promise is a divine assurance. It is a truth, and it is nearer than it seems. You will not complete this next chapter of your life as you began it, for this is the time when I start to unveil what the journey has always been leading you towards. I have spoken my assurances to you. You have sensed the divine movement within you. But now I'm inviting you to embrace a profound journey beyond merely anticipating transformation. I'm encouraging you to embrace the reality of what has already started, for true belief transcends mere anticipation of future events. Faith involves living in the present as though the invisible has already come to pass, not through pretense or denial of your situation, but by actively listening to my guidance beyond your current challenges. This is where many find themselves in a challenging place. They hold on to the promise of transformation, yet continue to walk in a state of defeat. They proclaim wonders, yet prepare for setbacks. They proclaim affirmations, yet their choices are anchored in fear. I am beckoning you to step away from that cycle now. I am inviting you to find your true path. It's difficult to claim trust while holding on to what I've urged you to let go of. Embracing the new requires letting go of what no longer serves you. One cannot fully embrace their destiny while constructing barriers from their suffering. Belief does not equate to overlooking challenges. It signifies transcending its limitations. Faith is the moment you rise to face the same circumstances, yet decide to embrace a new path. Your words start to transform. You begin to arrive with hope instead of merely getting by. Your emotions no longer dictate your path. Step forward with faith, trusting in the guidance that has been given to you. Your actions are guided by my command, and that is all that is required. Begin to express yourself as though the transformation is already in motion. Let go of the past and embrace the promise of renewal. Release the stories that limit your growth. When you speak from a place of confinement, you condition your thoughts to remain shackled, even when freedom is within reach. Your choice of words holds great significance, not as if they possess magical power, but because they unveil the true essence of your beliefs. Are you expressing your thoughts from a place of fear or from a place of unwavering belief? Are you making plans rooted in past pain or inspired by a divine purpose? Examine your practices. What are you nurturing? What influences are you permitting to mold your mornings, your thoughts, your moments of peace? This transcends mere performance. It's about nurturing and care. What you nurture will flourish, and I have instilled something fresh within you that cannot thrive on the nourishment of your former thoughts. You are emerging from a challenging time with renewed strength. As you step into the sacred space, know that the transformation within you cannot thrive on past patterns. Create room in your schedule, in your thoughts, in your surroundings. Start creating a life that anticipates my presence. Rise with purpose. Allow space for my voice to be heard. Remove the distractions that hinder your awareness. You have the time you need. You are caught in a web of confusion. Release what has been disrupting your tranquility. Embrace what uplifts your soul. Reconstruct your affirmations based on what nurtures your insight. Following the divine path may require sacrifices and comfort, yet it will never take away your inner tranquility. You'll recognize your alignment when your spirit feels unburdened, even amidst the unknown journey ahead. That is my heartfelt desire for you. Understanding, not dominance. To embrace that clarity, you must cease the bargaining with what I have already called you to release. You've postponed certain choices, not due to uncertainty, but because taking action would mean surrendering your grip on control. Yet true transformation necessitates letting go, and what you cling to pales in comparison to the bright future awaiting you. Your journey is not dependent on my words to guide you once more. I have already taken that step. Your journey is poised for you to take action as if it is destined. You have all the assurance you need to trust. It is time to embrace the wisdom that resides within you. Embrace the journey ahead, regardless of how minor the steps may seem, even if they go unnoticed, even if they fill you with fear, and even if they require you to let go of the validation from those who lack the vision to follow the path I have laid out for you. Do not allow fear to masquerade as insight. Safety does not equate to righteousness. Just because it comes effortlessly doesn't mean it is meant for me. I did not summon you to a life of ease. I have summoned you to a life of complete surrender. And surrender manifests as creating even when the landscape appears desolate. It seems like getting ready even in the absence of assurance. It seems that having faith will allow me to occupy the void you courageously create. Begin to create room for the blessings you have sought in prayer. Embrace the assurance of abundance. Prepare yourself to embrace it. Seek a deeper connection. Transform into the individual capable of nurturing and uplifting others. Embrace the call to influence with purpose. Develop the strength to embrace it. I am not holding back because you lack value. I am patiently anticipating the moment you are prepared to embrace the promises I have spoken into your life. You are in a season of divine transformation. Transformation is poised to unfold through faithful action. And obedience speaks softly. It is unwavering. This matter is personal. It's the gentle affirmation that resonates in solitude. It's the choice to remain steadfast when yielding appears more convenient. That is the kind of faith that brings forth divine opportunities. That is the kind of belief that stirs the divine realm. That is the faith I am nurturing within you at this moment. There is no need to feel prepared. Openness is all that is required. Open to trust me once more. Ready to rise anew. Ready to believe that my words hold a deeper truth than what is visible to the eye. When you embrace this way of living, aligning your decisions with my assurances, the environment surrounding your existence will start to transform. You didn't align with it out of obligation. You aligned because you wholeheartedly accepted it. This is the moment when belief transforms into tangible experience, and this is your current position. You have faced tremendous challenges, and in the depths of your being, a part of you has started to retreat, though not in a physical sense. The essence of who you once were, filled with dreams, belief, and hope, has been overshadowed by the weight of mere existence. You cease to seek more, not due to a lack of desire, but from the weariness of unmet expectations. You adjusted your hopes, not from insight, but as a means of safeguarding your heart. You are not shattered. You are simply marked by life's challenges. You're not weak. You're simply in need of renewal. Today, I come to share a message of hope for your future, to bring forth the truth of your identity that may have been overshadowed by your experiences. Let me express this with certainty. You are not defined by the struggles that sought to shape you. You are more than your past errors, and you are not defined by feelings of neglect. You are not defined by the limitations that fear attempted to impose on your spirit. You are exactly where you need to be. You are seen and you are cherished. You belong to me. That is your true name, before any other identity shaped by your journey. You have always been destined for greatness, recognized and appointed for a mission that transcends your feelings. You have borne burdens that were never meant for you, and you have taken to heart words that were never spoken by me. You've gazed into your reflection and perceived only emptiness, but I behold a different truth altogether. I witness the flame that remains unextinguished, and I recognize the gentleness you have held on to despite the wounds of betrayal. I recognize the unwavering commitment you showed, even at a personal cost, and I see how you maintain your compassion despite the challenges you faced. I hold that in high regard. I embrace your journey without shame. Your perseverance is truly commendable, and I admire your decision to keep going. It's time to release the falsehoods you've accepted, ideas that were never intended for you. You began to think that you had missed your chance, that you were beyond repair, that you had strayed too far. Those thoughts do not come from me. That's not how I communicate. I express vitality, renewal, and true self, not guilt. Now I invite you to align with the unwavering truth, not the one that wavers with circumstances, but the eternal declaration made over you. The adversary did not strike at you due to your frailty. He launched a fierce assault because you bear great significance. The strength within you has the ability to free others, and your words hold weight, even when softly spoken. Your existence transcends mere survival. It is a journey towards creating a lasting legacy. If he can persuade you that you are insignificant, undeserving, or irreparably damaged, he can hinder the powerful impact that your faithfulness brings forth. He stumbled. Yet you remain, you continue to engage. You are still attentive. Your inner light shines brighter than any shadow that sought to obscure it. Now envision yourself anew, not through the shadows of comparison, failure, or weariness, but through the perspective of your divine design. Reflect on your heart and recognize the profound growth that has taken place within you, even in silence. Observe the profound insight found in your quiet moments, the resilience you possess even in times of vulnerability. You have transformed from who you once were, even just a few months back. Change is unfolding quietly within, and I encourage you to recognize it. It is time for you to embrace your worth, to recognize your significance, and to honor your voice. Today, I declare that you do not require the approval of others to embrace the identity I have bestowed upon you. You have been embraced by my presence, confirmed through my message, and marked by my essence. You are free to embrace your true self as I have destined you to be. All that is required is your alignment with that purpose. When you embrace my truth, your confidence will be restored, your clarity will become clearer, and your boldness will elevate, not from pride, but from a deep sense of harmony. I have always been here, reaching out to you, even in moments of struggle, separation, or when you felt overwhelmed and said, I can't do this anymore. My purpose for you remains unchanged. I have not taken away the blessing I bestowed upon you just because you felt weary. I remain steadfast in my plans, understanding that your journey included moments of exhaustion, doubt, confusion, and weakness. Each of these experiences was woven into the fabric of your story. I have chosen you, and my commitment remains unwavering. You are not merely a spectator in my journey. You are the very focus of it. You are the one I have communicated with in visions, in quietude, in instances you believed were mere fantasies. What you're experiencing is not just a figment of your imagination, it's your spirit reconnecting with its true purpose. Now is the moment to step into the light, to reconnect with your true self, the one I created before the influence of others. This is the time I renew your sense of self, not by wiping away your history, but by giving it new meaning. Your scars aren't a sign of defeat. They are a testament to your journey of renewal. Your past serves not as a barrier, but as a powerful testament to your journey. Whenever you share the experiences I've guided you through, you embody a strength that disrupts the shadows. Embrace your past and let it shine in the open. As you embrace this truth, the weight of shame dissipates and the abundance of freedom flourishes. You are not fragile. You carry great significance. You are not forgotten. You are part of a divine plan. You are not lost. You are being renewed and realigned for a greater purpose. You are in the process of becoming, and your true self is unfolding. The world will witness it, but most importantly, you will experience it firsthand. A message has come to you, uplifting your spirit and reaffirming your true identity. Prepare yourself to embrace the blessings I am about to bestow upon you. A blessing that arrives unprepared can weigh heavily. My intention is to fortify you, to nurture your growth towards fullness, not merely fleeting instances. To achieve that, one must embrace a harmonious flow, a consistent practice, and a divine structure to bear extraordinary significance. Begin your mornings with intention. The way you start your day holds purpose. Before the clamor surrounds us, before the pressures mount, I long to connect with you, not merely in times of crisis, not only when feeling burdened. I desire to be the first thing on your mind, the initial words you speak, the very breath that draws your attention. Offer me your mornings if only for a brief moment. Welcome me into the stillness before the world influences your thoughts. There's no need for elaborate language. I seek your sincerity in the truth of your spirit. Your deepest longings and heartfelt whispers, when offered up, resonate with me. Speak to me as a cherished companion, yet with deep respect. This is not a mere practice. It is a divine alignment. When you welcome me into your day from the very beginning, I will guide your understanding of all that follows. I will grant you the awareness to perceive what others may miss, and I will guide you to discern when distractions masquerade as chances. You will receive the strength to respond with calmness rather than to act out of fear. It is essential to create the space needed. It will not manifest on its own. Guard it with reverence, for it holds great significance. Embrace the stillness with me, allowing not only your words to flow, but also your ability to listen, to sense my essence, and to open your heart gently. In a noisy world, silence is not a waste. It is a divine moment of renewal. In quietude, I express what words cannot convey, offering tranquilly beyond any effort or achievement. What you truly need is stillness, not only for your thoughts, but for your soul to find its breath. Embrace the stillness, for I am present within it. Embrace my word, not as a duty, but as essential for life. The word is not merely knowledge. It is a divine gift that transforms and renews. It fortifies aspects of your being beyond words, uncovers the truths I have inscribed about you, and harmonizes your thoughts with unwavering reality surroundings. The sounds you embrace, the visuals you consume, and what you allow to touch your spirit. These influence your life in ways you may not fully comprehend. I am not inviting you into a place of rigid rules or heightened awareness. What once brought you peace may now stir unease within your soul. This isn't guilt, but a sign of your transformation. Your spirit is growing, have faith in it, and embrace its guidance. The deeper your connection to my guidance, the more power you will naturally embody. Surround yourself with those who inspire belief, not doubt, and embrace voices that push you beyond your comfort zone. Surround yourself with those who possess true substance, not merely charm. You will be guided to the right individuals at the perfect time, but it is essential to let go of what no longer serves your purpose. Some relationships were meant to be part of your journey, not your destination. Allow me to determine who remains. Your role is to follow, while mine is to bring forth abundance. Always remember the profound impact of following divine guidance. When I prompt you to lift someone in prayer, heed that call. When I encourage you to surrender, do so with faith. When I communicate with clarity, act promptly. Those who witness my work are not the most talented, they are the most yielded. That is what I am cultivating within you, a way of living rooted in belief, an attitude of hopefulness, a heart that embraces affirmation even before witnessing the outcome. This journey is not about achieving flawlessness, it is about a heartfelt commitment. Remain close, for I will bring about in you what cannot be achieved through human striving. You will not only see my promises fulfilled, but you will also embody my presence. This transcends mere solace. It is a divine declaration. You have stepped into a transformative realm, regardless of whether your surroundings have aligned with this change. What has changed in the spirit will become evident in your surroundings. What has been concealed will come to light. What has been postponed will be set free, and what is fractured will be restored by my hand, not through your efforts. You have stepped into a sacred transformation, where what may seem overwhelming will instead reveal profound understanding. You'll sense it deep within your soul before it manifests. That feeling that something profound is near, that tranquility that stands apart from your environment, that chance so precise it cannot be mere happenstance. These are not mere coincidences. They are messages of significance. I am lifting the curtain, revealing not only the intricacies of your life, but also the purpose that has been set before you. The essence I instilled in you long ago is stirring. Even those aspects you once abandoned, talents you concealed, aspirations you deemed lost or shattered. I am restoring them, not as they once were, but in a renewed and elevated way. You experienced all that you did so that when this moment arrived, you would possess the wisdom to embrace it with grace. You have transformed from someone who sought a breakthrough to a person capable of nurturing and guiding it with purpose. Prepare yourselves, for I will bring renewal in ways you never anticipated. Individuals will come back into your life, not to bring suffering, but to offer resolution and renewal. Resources will be revealed not by schemes or connections, but through the perfect timing set forth by a higher power. Opportunities will seek you out, not due to your pursuit, but because you followed the guidance when no one was looking. Divine grace is pursuing you at this moment, not due to your insistence, but because you have persevered in silence. Certain aspects of life may depart, and some pathways may be shut, paving the way for fresh opportunities to emerge. Stay calm, move forward, and do not plead for what has been set free from your life to remain. I'm not merely introducing transformation, I'm facilitating a divine alignment. Some aspects must be released as you embrace the true essence of who you are becoming. The time for self-validation has passed, and the period of supporting those unwilling to evolve has come to an end. I am guiding you towards your destiny with intention. The path ahead demands your full attention, not regret. Your name resonates in realms beyond your reach, and your essence is destined for avenues you once deemed unattainable. It will not be achieved through force. Rather, it will arrive with tranquility and unmistakable insight. When it arrives, embrace it fully. Do not hold back or doubt your worthiness, and refrain from thinking, "This is beyond my reach." I determine your readiness. If it is manifesting now, your potential has aligned with your purpose. Embrace it, express it, act upon it. Cease your doubts about your worth, for you were never intended to stand alone without my presence. In my presence, you will find all that you need. I have witnessed your intimate devotion, listened to your heartfelt supplications, and acknowledged your hidden offerings. All are cherished, all are remembered. Now I'm responding, not merely with solace, but with a divine purpose. I am not merely mending the past. I am bringing forth the present. You are not undergoing a process of fixing. You are being set free. This is the moment you will reflect on and declare, this is where everything transformed. Not due to an audience or a platform, but because you harmonized your spirit with mine in quietude. I bestow strength upon that which unfolds in silence, a gift that remains unassailable. I proclaim to you, this is the moment of acknowledgement, not by human hands, but by divine decree. This is the moment of renewal, a sacred return, where what you believed was gone starts to bring forth what no previous time could offer. You are exactly where you need to be, remembered, embraced, and appointed for this moment, for the journey ahead, and for the blessings to come. What lies ahead is beyond your imagination. I am aware, and it is already unfolding. You have listened to my cries, journeyed through suffering, and embraced the assurance. Now take a moment, not to rush forward, but to allow me to draw nearer. You have borne a heavy burden in solitude, remained steadfast, and embraced the guidance I provided. What lies ahead is not a result of striving, but rather a gift that emerges from connection, from being in my presence, from the abundance that flows when you are with me, rather than when you are laboring for me. This is the moment when your essence aligns with the truth within you. I am present with you now, not as a thought or a recollection, but as a living being. The essence of truth, the source of solace, the whisper that shaped existence, the life force sustaining you. I embrace the present moment, fully aware and alive, not bound by what has been. I am here, intimately near, more present than your very breath, more connected than your feelings, deeper than your comprehension. Allow me to enter not only into your future, your plans, or your vision, but into the hidden corners of your being, the spaces within you that hold fear, the barriers erected for protection, the feelings dulled to maintain momentum. Your vulnerability does not frighten me. I embrace your brokenness with open arms. I don't need you refined. I need you vulnerable. You can encounter my presence anywhere, without the need for ideal conditions, music, or a specific moment. You meet me not through feelings, but through yielding. I am present, ready to occupy every opening you create. I desire to reach your heart once more, not merely to uplift, but to bring renewal. I desire to infuse tranquilly into areas that have lost touch with its essence, to mend your tears, not from sorrow, but from a deep sense of awareness. I desire to renew your spirit, making it gentle and receptive, not fragile. Allow me to refresh your affection for me, not by invoking guilt or fear, but through my unwavering presence. I desire to stir the delight you experience at the moment of your faith, the wonder that filled your heart upon understanding your selection, the yearning that led you to pray effortlessly, worship sincerely, and obey without concern for outcomes. I am bringing forth a renewal, not in the same way, but with a profound strength, growth, steadfastness, and a connection that endures beyond fleeting feelings. You were never intended to bear your purpose by yourself. That's why I bestowed my spirit upon you, not only to lead, but to reside within you. You are not a mere container awaiting fulfillment. You are a vibrant sanctuary. My presence is constant. I am here, even in your moments of uncertainty, even in your doubts, even in your struggles. My presence is not contingent upon your actions. It is a commitment rooted in who I am. I am here to embrace you once more, allowing my presence to envelop you completely. Inhale fully, let go of the weight you carry, and embrace the peace that comes from yielding what was never yours to control. May my spirit usher in liberation, freeing you not only from sin, but also from burdens, stress, and the anxiety of inadequacy. You are inherently valuable, for you are my beloved creation. Embrace that essence deeply, Allow it to mold you and wash away every label that seeks to confine you. I desire to guide you in walking alongside me, not solely during sacred times, but in the everyday moments while you work, drive, rest, laugh, and navigate through your struggles. I am not a deity of occurrences. I am a deity of connection. I desire every part of you, encompassing not only your spiritual journey, but also your thoughts, creativity, inquiries, rest, and aspirations. Welcome me into every aspect, for it is there that true change becomes a way of life, rather than a fleeting moment. Certain areas within your heart found solace through knowledge rather than companionship. You've encountered the truth, yet it hasn't fully permeated your sense of self. That transformation begins now. I am delving into the depths where pain has shaped identities, where patterns have turned into confinement, and where memories have dictated the narratives of your life. I'm not merely restoring them, I'm transforming them anew. You are not defined by the pain of the past. You are the embodiment of wholeness, forgiveness, purity, strength, empowerment, and freedom that my spirit recognizes and cherishes. Embrace this, not merely as motivation, but as a divine gift. My spirit is awakening within you. Visions are being rekindled. Understanding is coming back. Happiness is rising, genuine, experienced, profound, steadfast. This is just the start. You are experiencing a profound renewal from within. It's not about appearances or excitement, but about genuine change, true tranquility, and authentic strength. This is your inheritance. Remain close to me. Allow this experience to transform into your way of life. Let this tranquility shape your cadence, and let this yearning lead your path. A transformation has taken place within you, and this change is enduring, rooted in a divine source. This message concludes here, but it is not the conclusion of my work in your life. This moment marks a new dawn. A sacred path has been established. The version of you that embraced this message is renewed in hidden realms, softly, profoundly, forever. You are not merely uplifted, you are transformed. You are not merely touched, you are chosen. Every word I have shared is a profound truth, not merely a possibility, but a reality that awaits your acceptance. Your presence is intentional, and this message reaches you for a purpose. You have been selected to embody a unique essence in your time, not with volume or spectacle, but with depth, authenticity, steadfastness, and divine purpose. I have entrusted that burden to your spirit, for I believe in the transformation you have undergone through your journey. Step ahead with assurance, free from fear and hesitation. I'm not asking you to foresee what the future brings, but to move forward with the assurance of who guides the future. Cease the anticipation for circumstances to improve. Embrace the truth that you are never truly alone in your journey. Divine support is with you. Favor envelops you, and my essence resides in you. I have come to you, reaching out with love and compassion. Everything you seek for this next journey is already within you, waiting to be revealed. What you cannot perceive, I will reveal the instant your foot meets the water, just as I did with Joshua, Esther, and David. You belong to a chosen lineage, the faithful, those who move forward in silence, holding on to belief even when it is not recognized by others. I'm not creating excitement in your life. I'm crafting a legacy. I set you free now, not to struggle, but to find peace, not to push yourself further, but to embrace your true self, the essence of who you are, the identity I have bestowed upon you, the truth I have affirmed within you. Allow this message to envelop you, guide your journey, and resonate deeply within your spirit. When you lose your way, come back to this place. When fear arises, seek refuge in this place. When uncertainty speaks, come back to this place. This is not merely a message. It stands as a testament, a sacred bond that unites us in purpose. You have received my message with clarity. What is approaching, what you may not yet comprehend, is already in motion. This is your time. You have been acknowledged, selected, cherished, and now you are being set free. So be it. Share this with someone who feels unseen yet destined for greatness, and stay connected for more uplifting messages like this.